state change detection 2, and it's modified a little bit so that it toggles. So you push the button once, light goes on, push it again, light goes off. Same circuit as the previous example, state change detection. Okay, so same button, pins, etc. But now we've got button state variable here. Okay, we're capturing the current state of the button, and you know how we do this. We read the pin that the button is input into. And then I've got a data type here called Boolean, which is the LED state. So now we want to know, is the LED on or off? And the logic is slightly different in this one because it's a toggle. So we've got the pin mode, the button pin is an input, the LED pin is an output, same as before. And we're reading the button pin to figure out the state. And I'm going to print out the button state, and I'll show you that now. So I've downloaded everything onto downloaded everything onto the Arduino, and then when I press the button, it turns to 1. So if I press fast, it goes 1 because I've got a delay. If I hold the button down, it stays on 1. So that's my button state, 0 and 1. And that's the Boolean logic. Boolean means that you've got 1 or 0. It's like on or off. Or it could also mean true or false. So if something is true, it could equal 1. If it's false, it could equal 0. And again, these are new concepts for you, so I'm not expecting you to understand it immediately. It's something that you're going to explore quite a bit as you're learning programming. It'll take a while to really wrap your head around a lot of these logic kind of structures. So here's the logic. If the button state is equal to 1 and the LED state equals 0, meaning you press the button and the LED is off, then make the LED go high, turn it on. Else, if the LED state is 1, meaning that the LED is on and the button state is on, turn off the LED. So it's really simple. It toggles between on and off. Press once, turns on, press twice, turns off, press again, turns on. My delay here is 400. I was playing around with it because you could see it's the kind of thing you have to fine tune based on the button you're using. Each button will be different, but it's the time that the user is going to push the button, because sometimes you can get two button state 1 signals going through, or you'll get a bunch of them. So that's the thing you have to play around with. So if we look at the logic here, right, button state is equal to 1, meaning if the button state has this value of 1, that means it's true, it's on, okay? 2 and signs. So this is an operator for logic where you've got 2 conditions that have to happen to be able to meet the condition. So this means that the button has to be on and the LED state has to be 0 and the LED has to be off. Then you can do that. And the other condition is that the LED is on because it's 1 and the button state is equal to 1 and the button is pressed. Okay, so that is the logic here, and logic can throw you for a loop. It's so simple that it's hard to understand, but that's the nature of logic.